Contestant number 1, Tremale Delano, The Fire at 2. The Fire at 2, Tremale Delano.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
Peace. That's all I've ever wanted in life. Peace. But I had a big problem. A problem I didn't fully understand until I relived the fire at 2. Contest Chair, friends, late last year, I wandered off to the backyard of my Nashville home to watch the sunset. The bare autumn trees were now a silhouette punctuated against a space blue sky. I struck up a fire in the backyard pit, and the smell of the wood burning was hypnotic. Suddenly, I heard my 2-year-old daughter Naya make an agonizing sound. I raced inside to find my wife Aria holding Naya. Naya was bawling her eyes out. I faced Aria. What happened? She didn't like the color of her mac and cheese. I rubbed Naya's back. It's okay, baby. But she kept crying. That's when my eyes squeezed closed, my lips smashed against each other. A fire was erupting within me and I wanted to scream, "Stop crying!" I've got a big problem. Crying babies frustrate me. Freeway signs frustrate me. Everything frustrates me. It's who I am. Naya is figuring out who she is. Currently, she thinks she's a queen trapped in the body of a 2-year-old. Gives orders. Daddy owed you. Daddy play. Daddy go away. When her orders aren't followed, she erupts in frustration. That's the fire at 2. Angel one moment, fire-breathing dragon the next. My wife Aria is calm but observant. And that night going through Mac in tears, Aria saw my face doing frustration gymnastics as Naya cried and said, "Tremale, show her some empathy." She wanted me to share Naya and her feelings. I'll scream the next time I don't get my way. 10 minutes later, Naya was back to happy toddler, and I headed for the backyard when Naya blurted more dada. I cradled Naya in my arms, her innocent hazel eyes locked with mine. I felt like I was holding sunshine itself. The purity of her innocence prompted memories, dark family memories that took over my mind like a solar eclipse. I left Naya with her mom. Back outside at the pit, I cast those dark family memories into the flame. But when you try really hard to not think about something, it's all you think about. My dark family memories of being in foster care, seared in my mind's eye, as reports narrated the first 2 years of my life. Tremale would cry 3 to 4 hours at a time. Methods were used to make him stop crying. His first mother put beer in his bottle. Stop crying. His second mother ducked his head in bath water. Stop crying. His third mother, stop crying. Is this who I am? With the image of that abandoned foster baby who couldn't stop crying, I thought about my fire at 2. I didn't know how to say, "I'm sad." I didn't know how to say, "I'm frustrated." I didn't know how to ask for love. I just knew how to cry. I sat in my world and felt something for myself. It was empathy. and my cry became Naya's cry, and I felt empathy for her too. Naya's fire was my fire, which meant my problems could become her problems. I had to change. And I did, instantly. My anger, my frustration, my problems vanished in my dreams. Transformation takes time. With empathy, I learned I am more than the feelings and circumstances that find me. I had anger, but I wasn't angry. I had frustration, but I wasn't frustrated. I had problems, but I wasn't a problem. I am human. I can heal. I can change. Earlier this year, Naya wanted to go outside and play, and I said, all done outside. Now that's baby speak for no. And her fire erupted with tears. But with empathy, all I heard was, Daddy, help me. I picked her up and said, what you were feeling is frustration. I have that fire too, but we'll go outside later. She then spoke through her tears and said, it's so hard to wait. I know, baby. I know. And I sat her down and watched her race off to her next adventure. And her smile became my smile. I looked through my backyard window, sunshine dancing in my eyes, lush spring tree leaves clapping, and stared at that ash-filled fire pit in the backyard. No anger, no frustration, just empathy, just peace. Contest chair.